The TTC is considering seasonal restrictions on electric bikes and scooters on its vehicles. The issue will be discussed at the transit agency's next board meeting. Lane Harrison joins us now from near St. Andrews subway station. And Lane, why is the TTC proposing this?
So, Dwight, if this proposed ban goes through, it means that e-bikes and e-scooters will be completely prohibited on TTC vehicles from November 15th to April 15th every year. And so to get to the reasons behind this, e-bikes have become extremely popular. If you've been around downtown Toronto, you see them whizzing around the bike lanes all the time. But with that growing popularity, there has also been growing concern about fire safety when it comes to these devices, particularly around the lithium-ion batteries that are used to power them. There's concerns about those catching on fire and sparking fire, and they have. We have heard from Toronto Fire that from 2022 to 2023, there was a 90% increase in fires in Toronto started by lithium-ion batteries, going from 29 to 55. And among those 2023 fires, there was one particularly dramatic case, which I think we'll be able to show you, where a lithium-ion battery attached to a e-bike caught fire and exploded on a TTC train that was at Shepherd and Yonge Station. Filled the train with smoke, filled it with fire, and this happened because something happened to the battery called thermal runaway, which is when a battery overheats because it's malfunctioning or being misused or is damaged. And when I say misused, that can mean that the battery may have been overcharged. Now, the TTC, a TTC spokesperson rather, told me that this fire was really a big wake-up call for the transit agency. That spokesperson, Stuart Green, also explained to me why this ban would be only in the winter months.
We did some analysis and we looked at the batteries. They're particularly volatile in the cold weather. Both they're prone to having incidents when it's very cold or when salt gets into them. And as we know, Toronto, we salt the roads. So the opportunities for, something to get in and damage these batteries and cause a fire and explosion increases significantly in the winter. We also see them more commonly on the system in the winter as people who are using them try and get out of the cold weather. We've seen Metrolinx, for example, has taken steps to compartmentalize the e-bikes onto one particular car. We don't have that option on the Line 1 trains because it's a gangway. We're just not comfortable having them all in one place in the event that something happens. We only need to look at what happened earlier this week. There was a serious battery fire in Toronto in an apartment garage. And so all of this combined, the nuisance factor, the safety factor, and the safety is first and foremost, our recommendation to the board is to ban them in those colder months.
So one advocate for gig workers tells me that a lot of food delivery app drivers use the TTC to bring their bikes downtown, and he says that they're being punished for something that isn't their fault.
Devastate their lives because they're not going to be eligible for unemployment because of the lack of recognition in the Employment Standards Act. There's no recourse for them to find any way for the platforms that they work for to keep them employed. If they can't get to their market, they can't work. So that means no money, no food for the family. They're going to be devastated.
So the TTC isn't the first transit agency in the GTA to have to deal with this issue. Metrolinx already has rules around e-bikes where people bringing them on the trains have to have e-bikes with a lithium-ion battery that has a certain certification. Now, some delivery drivers I spoke to downtown today say that rules like that might be better than an all-out ban.
They shouldn't do that. I mean, it's a living for people, right? So, because these are like Go Transit inspect bikes too, so they're safe. So there's no reason.
TTC also can just give us a tag like this, like inspect the battery, and after that they can also provide a tag like this.
So Dwight, the TTC board is going to vote on this ban at their meeting next Tuesday.
Thank you, Lane.